Welcome back from the break, and it's good to know you have rejoined us again on the program. Good morning, Abuja, and it is coming to you from the Unity Station NTA Channel 5. Now, the joy of old friends, old schoolmates coming together to share ideas, to share old memories together is overwhelming and it is fulfilling. This morning, I have two great people with me in the studio, and we will be talking about their 25th anniversary. And to my right, I have Abdullahi Ojonimi, who is the co-chairman anniversary committee of Comcadosa Class 99. And next to him is Joy Egbunu Abdul, who is a member of the logistics of the same planning committee of Comcadosa Class 1999. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Okay. Now, let me start my first question from you, Abdullahi or Johnny. When we say old friends coming together, old classmates coming together to share ideas after several years, it's fun and it's fulfilling. Now, take us through the journey of how your coming together has been so far.
Okay, thank you very much, Deborah. Our come together has been a wonderful experience.
Okay.
In fact, it's so wonderful that words will fail me to express it. But I will tell you, we left school in 1999.
That was a long time.
Yes, so we left school shortly during our passing out because then there was no NECO. So once you write your last paper, you go,
That's
you've
it.
gone home. So in the course of our last paper, that's when President Obasanjo was sworn in. So you
Okay.
can see it's a long time.
Yeah.
So then we just had telephones and we only communicate through telephones and letters. And so which were landlines. And so when we left secondary school, many of us just went to different places. I was living in Lagos, she was living in Zaria, some were living in different places, and we just went. If you didn't meet anybody in the university, if you were the only one that went there, that was it. But with the advent of technology, when Facebook came, we started finding each other, and by 2009, we had found a lot and we formed a group
Oh,
on Facebook, which is still there.
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
14 years. And then from there, we did our 10th anniversary reunion. We
Okay.
started meeting each other online, talking, and then we did our 10th anniversary. Now, I must state, our alumni, this is just a class. We have a general body,
Okay.
ComCadosa, Command Secondary School, Old Student Association, which has chapters. So in the different cities that we were, we started meeting ourselves at the chapter meetings. So we were in Abuja, some were in Lagos, and then we started meeting. Then we formed our structure and started having reunions. Our first main reunion after 2010 was in 2012
Okay.
in Kaduna,
Okay.
Hamdala Hotel. That was in December. And then we had another reunion again in Abuja, which was somewhere in Jabi in 2013.
Okay.
And then we had another reunion again in 2016, and that was when we started seeing we should be 20 years. So we should. And then in 2019, we had our 20th anniversary. Now, within all these years, we're always meeting in meetings, we're always having hangouts, we're always. So it has been a wonderful experience. And as time went on, we grew stronger. And then in 2019, we did it in Kaduna,
Okay.
and we gave back to the school.
Wow.
Yes, we were able to drill two boreholes.
Well, I'll come back to you to talk about giving back to the
Okay,
school that
thank you
raised you.
very
Let me
much.
go to Madam Joy. Wow, it's an interesting thing. I want to say from the gender aspect of it. When you were in school, if you remember, you were not friends to everyone. Then after school, you decide to discover yourself. You come together. How were you able to get into one another and remember old memories and bringing yourself together?
Yeah, thank you very much. While at school, we were young girls,
Yes.
innocent, very naive and all that. So we actually saw each other's vulnerabilities, each other's weaknesses, our strengths, and we may not have bonded too well back then in school, but
Yes.
leaving school, we're growing because we all had our formative years in school. So growing up, meeting new people, outside secondary school. It was a boarding school, by the way. So gave us an opportunity to actually bond beyond friendship. This was because we virtually spent more of our times in school. Our breaks then were short. It was only third term holidays that we had, like about 6 weeks. So most 8 weeks. So most times, thank you, we're in school. So, everything, we actually did everything together, bathed together, ate together, cried together. So, leaving secondary school now to the outside world, we realized that the bonds we had formed were really unbreakable. We always find ourselves making reference to our days in school. So it was so difficult, like bonding with outsiders, so to speak. So it was more like we had created something that could not that went beyond friendship and classmates. So yes, when we met ourselves, we were close. It was a natural thing. We just realized that we're closer to our classmates, even more than the new people we're meeting. So I don't even really know how to explain it in words, but honestly, what we share is really unbreakable.
It's unbreakable.
Yes.
I understand with you because, like 2 years, we had our own and it was fun. Now, let me come back to your journey, Abdullahi. You were trying to talk about giving back to the school that raised you. Well, that is even the essence of coming together. You've grown, you are into so many fields now, and you look back and you say, wow, this is the school that raised us. This is the school that gave us the ABC of what we know and what we are doing now. We need to do something for the school because it's often said that you won't leave everything for the government or even the school to the institution on ground. So, what have you done in giving back to the school that raised you?
Okay, we've done quite a lot.
Okay.
As the set, we've done quite a lot. But in 2019, we were able to drill two boreholes in the
Wow,
school.
great.
We had to, the school has water, but we felt because the populations had increased, we pushed their water supply. So we were able to drill two boreholes in the school. And this year, just yesterday, our team were in Kaduna to give furniture to our teachers
Wow.
who were there. They just donated the furniture yesterday. It's part of our own responsibility back to the school. And this 25th anniversary is unique in its own way because when we set out, when the committee was formed, the chairman was specific. He said, we are giving back to the school. What are we going to give to ourselves?
Ourselves. Wow.
And this one, as you can see, this is our 25th anniversary year. It says the team is lifting each
Each
other.
other.
So
Wow.
this particular 25th anniversary is about lifting ourselves. So, but we said, even though we're lifting ourselves, we should still think of giving back to the school, just something small. And so yesterday, our team were in the school and we're able to supply a sort of furniture for teachers, for the staff, just to let them know that we still think about them.
And I want to lend my voice to that as you're giving back to your school. Very soon you give back to the larger society. Now, Madam Joy, let me come to you. Lifting each other. I know it's part of what you are doing. How has this coming together help you and have given you the platform to help one another and even on your job you're doing?
Having interacted with quite a number of our classmates over the years, our journeys are unique, our destinies are different. So even if we were once classmates, our rising through life is not the same. Our paths are different. So coming together, we just thought that well, if we're going to lift each other, of course there are people who have not really, their journey is kind of slow. So to
Yes,
speak.
in life.
So yes.
Yeah.
So and we're not looking down on anybody. Everyone is unique. So yes, we thought within ourselves, since we are familiar with each other, we know we're privy to each other's challenges, at least for those who are outspoken. So we decided that we have the welfare committee also in the anniversary. So for such persons, something has been earmarked to help lift them up. At least even if it's starting a business or something, or boosting businesses for those who are already into something, just so that they can find their path.
And sorry, I won't want to continue. How are you also helping to? So obviously, some of them cannot speak out because of the challenges they are going through. How are you using this coming together to help them their emotions to be able to speak out? Because some people there's that drawback. I'm not like other this my mate that is successful. We are going to go on this break. Then when we come back, you respond to that. Yes, let's go on this short break. When we come back, we'll still be here to talk about how we can give back to one another. Stay with us, please. Welcome back. If it's just tuning, the program is Good Morning Abuja and it is coming to you from the Unity Station. Yes, we are still here and we are talking about Com Cardosa Class 1999 anniversary celebration. Before we went on the break, we were trying to tell you that talk to us how you can boost the confidence of some of your mates that are in quotes not there yet.
Yeah, thank you very much. The thing is, it's not everyone who can actually speak up or speak out,
Yes.
say their challenges to anyone, but by virtue of relationships, friendships, within us or amongst us rather, we have been able to at least, yeah, mark some people, I'm sorry, identify some people,
Yes.
sorry, who, have some challenges. Someone that knows someone and has told somebody their challenges can actually open up and say, look, I know this person is going through this. He or she does not want, to be known, but so we even before now, sorry, right before now, let me point out that some people are actually within the sometimes you just have people who call the set chairman and say, look, I have something for some needy people amongst us. Please, if you can identify them, help me reach out to
So
these
it's a
people,
good
give this to
one.
them. So by virtue of that, we've been able to at least identify people who everyone, the truth is everyone actually needs something, lifting, but there are certain people whose cases are really unique. So by virtue of someone, speaking of, the chairman is privy to such names.
Wow.
So he was able to collate names of people who have various challenges, and that's how it's been.
That's a great work Class 1999 is doing. Let me come back to you, Mr. Ojanimi. You are celebrating your 25th anniversary. Tell us the programs you've lined up for the celebration, time and when.
Okay. The celebration has actually started.
Okay.
Actually started 2 days ago
Okay.
on Wednesday.
Okay.
As I said, a team of our members in Kaduna, they went to the school to give the furniture. They went around the school. They have done that. Then yesterday was our arrival. We had our meet and greet, and today we are going to a resort to go and relax.
Hope you are inviting some of us.
We are all invited. We're
All
going
right.
to have a resort, have a
Okay.
meeting, just spend some good time together.
Unwind.
When we leave the resort, we go just take them on a tour around Abuja.
Okay.
We like to show them places like those that some have never been to Abuja before.
Wow.
Yeah, so we like to just show them places, monuments in Abuja. Maybe they get to see the Federal Secretariat, they get to see the National Assembly. Just take them
All the
and
structures they've been seeing
on
on
television.
television.
On television.
Wow. Okay.
And then we'll have a barbecue night.
Alright.
Then tomorrow morning, we'll start with our aerobics. You know, our average age is like 40.
Yes.
And so we'll start with our aerobics. And then we'll have a symposium by 11.
Okay.
Our former national president in the person of J.S. Zarma, he will be the keynote speaker.
Okay.
He'll be talking about lifting each other. And we'll have one of our seniors, she's the immediate past vice president of the National Association.
Okay.
She will be talking on mental health. She's a mental health
Wow.
specialist. And just because when you ask Joy, when you say how do you meet a lot of our people, when people say mental health, they think you must be mad.
You must be
But
mad.
you don't have to be mad. But
Yes.
because of the challenges, that she
yes.
said, that a lot of people are going through this getting to midlife, it's affecting a lot of people. So we said in this one, we have a mental health specialist to come and talk to us how to manage, handle some things. And when we see something is not right among ourselves,
Try to
because we've had situations in the ladder when somebody just withdrew. You didn't know why the person withdrew. All efforts to meet that person.
It's a platform to
And
address
yeah,
all of
and I
those.
suppose
Okay.
maybe he doesn't want to be here. And then one day you just hear that person has passed on. And it's something like that happened to me. I was not myself for like 2 weeks. I remember when we lost a classmate of ours, and I was like, "No, you need to look at this." And then after the symposium, we'll have our gala and awards night.
That's
Yeah,
icing on
that's
the
the
cake.
icing on the cake.
Icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so interesting. I feel like I'm among these
Yeah.
nice already. Okay, let me come to you, Madam Joy. Yes, from what Ojonimi said, he said that you started from Kaduna, you are in Abuja. Do you intend taking it round and even outside the shore of this country?
Yes,
Okay.
considering nature of our alma mater.
Okay.
Command Secondary School, Kaduna, all command schools are actually like unity schools. You have people from
Military
the military,
unity.
every yeah, it's actually a military unity school because you have people from all over the country. Every individual from the 36 states are there. They have different quotas for admission. So it's basically like in command, we didn't know anything like you're a Muslim, you're a Christian. Religion was never an issue. Tribe was never an issue. So we actually have people from all over the country. So yes, our school is located in Kaduna. We have had several reunions in Kaduna, meetings there. So this time around, we decided to choose
Come to
Abuja because
Abuja.
it's a central place. This is the federal capital territory.
Capital.
So yes,
Yeah.
we're having it here. Who knows? Our next reunion might be in Lagos or Dubai or
Oh, in
UK. Exactly,
Canada.
or Canada. So
That's a
yes,
very good
we
one.
intend taking it around because
Okay.
actually we have many of our classmates in diaspora as we
Yes.
speak who
Okay.
are also part of this event.
Wow.
So yes, so we may just decide that on our 30th, we may decide to go to Canada,
That's
UK,
a
or
great
US.
one.
Yes.
That's a great one. Well, quickly before we go, well, giving back to society, it should be something that everybody should aim to do. In your final words, let's say in a sentence, you encourage people, advise people how they can use any opportunity to lift anyone beside them. Quickly, Mr.
Okay,
John.
well, I just want to tell viewers that in any situation, in any position you are, please lift people around you. Lift people around you in any way you can. It must not be money.
Yes.
It can be support.
Okay.
It can be through calls. Just show that affection and make the person know you are not alone. You have somebody beside you to lift you up when you are down.
Wow. Madam Joy, your last word.
Yeah, thank you. He said it all.
Okay.
From wherever you are, you can just start. You may not have all the money, you may not have all the time, but start from where you are. Even if we have a lot of us as neighbors who live together as neighbors, sometimes just reaching out, saying hi. I know that whenever I see any commando around, especially my classmates, usually a joy to reunite. And one thing that keeps resonating, one thing they keep saying is, this friendship we share is not like the ones we have with other people.
Yes.
So yeah, so from wherever you are, you can just meet, plan to do something, even within your community. Start from where you are, no matter how little. Every little thing you do counts. Thank
Count,
you.
count. Thank you so much, and we appreciate your time with us on the show, Mr. Abdullahi Ojonimi and Joy Ebunu. We appreciate you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you
And
so
for
much for
having us.
having us.
the theme of your anniversary, lifting each other, is a very unique thing. And you have talked to everyone. Look around, check on someone. We are going through a lot now. A hello can heal a heart. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, the program is Good Morning Abuja. Now let's go on this quick break. When we come back, we will still be here. I will bring to you more. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us, please. Good to know you have rejoined us again. And the program is Good Morning Abuja, showing only on the Unity Station NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Now we have another guest with us in the studio and want to discuss about something very interesting, choreography. Well, from my own little knowledge about choreography is how you can move your physical body stylishly. But well, I might not get it right. You have a choreographer with us in the studio who is going to talk to us. Tell us what choreography is all about, the benefit, is it our culture, is it our thing? All of this, he will be answering us. This morning, help me welcome Michael Atong, aka Michael Veters, to the program. Yeah, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you.
Did you hear when I say you move your body stylishly?
Actually, it's okay. Okay, beautiful. That's
Right, and now I want to talk about choreography in
Yes.
skill. Let's start. What is choreography?
Clearly to me, just like dance, people say, oh, dance is the movement of the body in time and space.
Okay,
That's just the basic definition
that is
most people
what you
have
know.
about dance, exactly.
Yes.
But choreography to me is beyond just moving your body.
Okay.
It comes to interpreting a message.
Wow.
So choreography to me is the message. So
This
dance
is-
could be moving your body, choreography is the message.
Well, I got it anyway.
Yes, you
But
did.
there is a message inside
Exactly,
of it.
that's
Okay.
the alpha.
All right. Okay. Growing up, for me, I don't know about you, we didn't really know what choreography is all about. So we don't know whether it's our culture or is it anything that we are introducing and the need for it. Tell us where it has come to stay and the benefit.
Totally. So choreography has been there since time immemorial because before we had all of the things we have now, Africans have always have this aspect of choreography to what they do. And maybe they didn't give it the name choreography because
Maybe
English got the name
that
choreography.
good
So
one.
that's how we know
We didn't have
choreography.
another
But
name
they've been
now.
occupational
Okay.
dances that have long evolved, such as hunting while dancing and showing all of those things like farming and all of that. If you look at the Maggie dance now, for example,
Yes.
it shows farming. That is choreography because they
Wow.
do it in unison, right? So freestyle is when you're doing your thing alone, but the fact that one or two persons decide to do something in unison and try to tell a story is choreography for me.
Wow.
So even if you're not telling a story, the fact that you're doing it in unison together is choreography. So it's been long existent, and Africans have been dancing together for the longest time. So it's a culture that everyone has,
And it has come to stay.
It has come to stay forever.
Choreography in schools.
Sure.
Why do you think it is necessary? Because I know most schools are, inculcating it into their curriculum.
Yes.
Why do you think it's important we introduce these in our schools?
It's important that dance and every other extracurricular activity is involved in schools now
Okay.
because aside sitting in class and just reading your books,
Yes.
people have passion for other things, right? So long before now, our parents did not really encourage that because we felt just reading is the best way of knowledge and the best way of having a source of living. But understanding clearly now that the world has evolved, so people have every other thing they do aside that. The passion for that is to help the brain even function better.
Wow.
Because children who play soccer can be excited like that on the field. When they come back to class, that could also help them watch their books and read well. So dance is also one of those things, and people should involve in school activities because it helps. Extracurricular activities helps a lot.
Okay.
It does.
And when we talk about this choreography is I know it should be all inclusive, but we see that interestingly is girls that are tilted towards that. Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Maybe in this part of the world, right?
Okay.
Because I think maybe what you're looking at is the dance aspect. And it seems like ladies are more of dancers,
Yes.
or maybe vixens. Because most people who they see on music, doing music videos now are vixens. Not all of them are professional dancers. So professional dancers have both boys and girls alike. And in terms of choreography, both boys and male and female choreographers are all over the world.
Okay, Michael Richards. This is leading me to my next question.
Right.
What inspired you to become a choreographer?
I didn't ask for this. Funny as it sounds, I didn't ask
You
for
didn't
this.
ask for it, just
Totally. From childbirth, myself and my brother as well, we've always loved dancing and doing all of this. At some point, my parents encouraged it. At some point, they did it. They thought it was going to, take us out of the line of education. But later in future, they realized, okay, these guys have this thing going well for them, and it's something they will have to do for the rest of their lives somehow. And it's actually a source of living right now. So it's been there from childhood. I didn't ask for this.
so. What is the encouragement for you from your parents?
For my parents.
Yes.
Before now, like I said
Yes.
earlier, it wasn't encouraging for us. But now they have seen what we tend to do with our lives
You have passed
and
the message
how
to them.
and how dance has helped us get rid of vices that we would have found ourselves doing, like most of our peers found themselves doing. It took us time to get admission to the higher institution,
Wow.
and within those 7 years of waiting, dance actually helped us out of everything. So that alone showed them that we are purposeful as to what we want to achieve with dance. And so far, we have come really good in dance. People who know Elevators Energy can tell you that for sure. In the dance scene in Nigeria, we're well known.
Wow,
So
that's a
my
great
parents were
one.
proud to see that.
Okay, in creating a new piece, how do you receive the inspiration? How does it come? Is it from what you see or what you imagine?
Creativity is spiritual.
Spiritual.
Creativity is spiritual. It comes through everything. It comes through anything and everything.
Okay.
It could just be music you listen to and something comes to mind. Something comes to mind. Why don't I just interpret this music in this way? It could just be you seeing certain things happen and you wish you could put up a dance piece to just tell that story. It could just be you within yourself feeling something and you want to expunge that expression through just moving your body and gradually pieces just erupt from nowhere.
Wow.
So it happens from everywhere. I draw inspiration from everything.
Wow.
Every single thing.
Okay. And this next question, I'm not going to say but the age range.
Yes.
Can I want to go into becoming a
Choreographer?
choreographer?
Aha, it's a beautiful thing. Choreography has no limit as to age.
Wow.
Dance may, because it gets to a point in life where you can't do certain moves you could do before,
Yeah.
like 10 years ago. oh, I can do that flip. What if I do this artist and I do this and all of that? But in terms of choreography, I've seen choreographers as old as 60, 67. And they sit
Wow.
and they choreograph. A good choreographer doesn't necessarily have to climb the stage to dance to put up a good piece. So with the tool a dancer possesses in his or her arsenal, a choreographer can make that into something beautiful. So
Okay.
choreography is not, there's no age limit to it.
Okay. Now, in your space, how do you develop a unique movement vocabulary? Because you said it's a message you are passing.
Yes, so for the music, the movement vocabulary, it comes
Yes.
with the theme I'm trying to interpret.
Okay.
There are cases where a particular dance style is needed,
Okay.
a genre. So it says ballet, it says contemporary, it says jazz, it's hip hop. That now could inform the way the choreography would go, being that, oh, it's specific to this thing. But in cases where it's open to myself as a choreographer to just interpret, contemporary seems to be one of the easiest because contemporary flows beyond just a style of dance. So there's jazz contemporary, there's ballet contemporary, there's African contemporary dance. So that way you can express yourself through any movement. Now you could be trying to interpret a theme of running. People run through in different ways, right? But how you interpret yours is what matters. So the unique feature is how you want to make that thing look to the audience. So that informs the movement for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so how well do you think, in this space of choreography, we should appreciate it as a society and as a nation?
Creativity generally is something that should be appreciated. It's rare. It's rare. It's not something you pick from the road. Creative is just, I don't know what to call that human being. It's just something because creativity is rare. So this society, in this part of the world, dance is not so much appreciated like other parts of the world. But gradually it's beginning to gain ground. I see gradually, and since the advent of the internet, the social media, that has really helped dance evolve. It should be appreciated more, and people should be led to express a lot of things. There are certain things we can't say just talking. If you want to express that through dance or acting or painting or whatever, people should look beyond just what they see at the moment and see the story behind that creative piece that's brought to them. It should be appreciated, really.
Okay. Now, we are in a jet age, a computer age. What role is the internet doing to help in the space of choreography?
I love the internet right now.
Okay.
So initially, I was one of those people who did not accept the social media when it showed up.
Wow.
Like, oh, what is this? It's not going to last.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm biting my words right now.
Okay.
Going back to it. So it has made the the world a global market.
Yes.
That's one thing the social media has done. It has given us all an even playing ground, and everyone can be seen equally. So it is that conduit through the world can see what you are doing inside your house. Before now, how would you do it? You have to go to TV stations, radio stations, all of these places to make sure you're seen, and it might be seen just once.
But now you do
But
one
now,
single piece is everywhere.
and it's all over the place. You can just do something in your house and it goes viral overnight without even asking anybody to help you do. You just put it out there and someone will just pick it and post it. And, oh, I like this, I like this. Before you know, you've gone viral. See people from Africa going all over the world. It's just what the internet has done for us. It's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
It's a beautiful
Well,
thing.
you make it look so easy and simple, as if there's no challenge. Share with us some of your little challenge.
Oh my God, too many challenges. You said little.
Yeah.
Too many challenges.
All right.
But starting from financial constraints,
Okay.
that has been a very, very big tool in the creative space. A lot of people do not want to invest in that yet. But gradually people are beginning to see reasons to invest in that because it is just beyond jumping around.
Okay.
I'm not just talking dance now, I'm talking of creativity
Creativity,
generally.
yeah.
Yes, so there's been lots of challenges. I mean, one of it is acceptance by parents.
Yes.
Some parents have still not accepted it.
That was I asked you, what was the level of acceptance
I
from
was
your
in rehearsal
parents?
yesterday,
Yes.
and one of dancers got beaten up
Wow.
by the brother because he
This is
showed
what
up for
you chose to
rehearsal.
do. This is what you chose to do.
You understand what I'm saying? So acceptance is one of those challenges
Okay.
we're still fighting. A few people have, but a vast majority haven't yet. That's one. Secondly, finances.
Wow.
Serious issues with finances. And we need more creative spaces, especially in the city of Abuja. Lagos have a lot of creative spaces, but in other states we need creative spaces too. And I think the city should have those spaces
It's
too.
coming down and
Yes.
it's will.
So those are part of the challenge we have.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. But quickly, in one word before we let you go, your word of advice.
A word of advice. creativity is spiritual. I said that earlier, and I've seen it again. Creativity is not a thing to hold behind the scene. Bring it out. If you have the best way to express yourself, please through dance, music, art, any other way, bring it out. Don't hold back creativity because it's a gift you cannot, I repeat, you cannot shortchange for anything.
Thank you so much, Michael Atwonwu,
Yes.
aka Michael
Michael
Vickers.
Vickers.
We
That's
appreciate your time
You're welcome.
and your advice you've given to all of us.
Thank you so
Certainly,
much.
I have learned
Oh wow, thank you. I'm grateful.
bring
Yes,
out the
the whole bag,
creativity
the whole
inside of
bag,
you.
the whole
We
bag.
appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now let's go on this quick break because the program is still Good Morning Abuja. When we come back, we'll have more for you. Stay with us, please. Wow, lovely song there. 1,000 song. Guess what? The producer of the song is right here with me in the studio. He's going to tell us the journey of how he went into becoming a musician. Help me welcome Mose Amo to the program. Mose, you're welcome to the
Thank you
program.
so much. Thank you
All
for having
right,
me.
okay. 1,000 song.
Yes.
Let me start from there. What initiated the title of the 1,000 song?
Okay, so the meaning of the song of that
Okay.
title is in the song.
Okay.
So it simply means that even if I get to sing 1,000 songs,
1,000 songs.
it won't be enough to show my appreciation for the things that God has done for me.
Okay.
Yes, so that's where the title came from.
Okay.
Yes.
The gospel artist, tell us the journey into becoming a musician. Why not any other thing? You decide to sing.
Yes.
All right.
So from a young age, I had passion for music.
Okay.
And I believe that God blesses us with different skills, so that we can make our own input in the world and community.
Okay.
And that skill for me was music. I discovered it at a young age.
Okay.
And well, I went to school, the
You read something
university.
else. I
I read
know.
something else.
Okay.
Yes,
What did you read?
I studied biochemistry.
Biochemistry.
Yes,
Okay.
but music is a passion that never leaves you. If you have the skill, you will always want to do something with it.
Okay.
And that passion has been there, that urge has been there. So I started writing songs, went into music production, I had to learn a lot of skills within the music
So
space
as far back
to make.
as when?
This was as far back as I can remember.
As you can
Yes,
remember.
yes.
As you can remember.
This
Okay.
started quite young for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, it's a great one. So, who are your influence in the musical world?
Okay, so somehow I'm a Nigerian,
Okay.
but somehow from when I started singing, I had took a liking to international acts.
Okay.
I listened to everything from both secular gospel music. I listened to R&B, listened to Boys to Men back in the day. But as I started to grow more in the music space, I took a liking to certain gospel artists, people like Travis Green,
Okay.
people
Travis
like
Green, yeah.
Mali Music, and in recent times, the likes of Dumsin Oyekon,
Okay.
Pastor Nathaniel Bassi are all influences for
Okay.
me.
So, what
Yes.
genre of music do you do? You love so much.
Yes. Well, personally, I do Christian contemporary music.
Oh,
So it's
Christian
like,
contemporary music.
yes, so
Okay.
it's like the regular praise and worship based music that you get to hear in church.
Okay.
I also do alternative styles of music as well, songs that are just inspirational and not necessarily church, worship music based.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you do stage performance as well?
Yes.
I always ask this question. Whoever is into does a stage performance. How is that feeling for you when you're singing and you're singing your song, blessing people? They are in tune with the communication, what you're giving back to them. What is the feeling for you?
For me personally, that is the climax of this musical experience.
Okay.
From when you are in your room or somewhere writing to when you get to record the song, all of those experiences are great. But the climax of that experience is when you get to go on stage and sing that song, that you had been crafting in your little space, but now a crowd of people is singing it back to you. That's the greatest feeling to know that people are getting blessed, getting inspired by your creativity.
Okay. And another interesting question is they say music heals.
Yeah,
Heals the soul.
true.
What is your explanation to that?
Well, music has the power to evoke a whole lot of different emotions.
Okay.
When you are down, a song can uplift your spirit. And when we are talking about sickness, sometimes it's not just physical sickness. You can be emotionally sick.
Emotional sickness.
You
That
know,
is why you say you do some inspirational songs,
yes,
okay?
yes. So music can take you out of that place of depression, and bring some joy, some happiness. Music has the power to do that.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so where is most Amo going to be, let's say, in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I hope to take my music out of the shores of Nigeria to other countries, all over the globe, have people sing my songs, have people be blessed by my songs and my ministry.
Okay, your
Basically.
ministry. That's a
Yes.
great one. Do you play any musical?
Yes, I play a number of instruments,
Okay.
but at a very basic level, just to help me create my music. So the keyboard, the guitar, and just a bit of the bass guitar as well.
Okay.
Yes.
What will you say are your challenges
Okay.
in this space that you are right now?
Well, uh, I think this is a challenge that every Nigerian has to deal with, but it is funding.
Funding.
Yeah.
Some will tell you money is not the problem.
Yes.
But let's speak on yours.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Funding is an issue because music in itself, the creative process is expensive.
Okay.
You have to pay for this, you have to literally pay for everything. You understand to get your creativity out. So that aspect is a bit of a challenge, but God is helping us.
Yes, and God will
Yes.
help us. Okay,
Yes.
before I will tell you to give your advice to young ones that are looking up to you, I want you to give us that melodious song, apart from the one we just listened to.
Yeah.
Yes, from your album.
Okay. The song you just listened to is from the last project we recorded in June. It's
Okay.
called the Outburst Project. It's a musical EP.
Okay.
So this was one of the tracks in it. It says, gratitude is what you desire. With all my heart, I say thank you. It's obvious I couldn't get this far without your love for me. I'm wondering now where would I be? It's been your power, it's been your grace. I'm soaring over mountains, you're breaking down the barriers, oh Lord. You are my strength. Nagode, nagode, nagode. Nagode.
Wow.
Nagode.
Nagode meaning
Thank you.
thank you, God.
I read a lot. Thank you so much.
Wow, gratitude indeed. Generally, gratitude is a great thing.
True.
And we thank our God every day. What we owe God is gratitude.
True.
Now, quickly before I let you go, you are now like an inspiration to the young ones coming up. I want you to advise the young ones that are coming up, that are looking up to you, how they can look away from the challenges and become who they want to be.
Yeah, there's a whole lot that can be said in this regard, but the one thing I think I will say for now
Okay.
is that consistency is necessary,
Okay.
and we live in a world where technology has made it easy for AI. You can use AI now to write songs and all of that, but that doesn't take away from the place of your personal skill.
Originality.
Yes, so you have to be able to train yourself and groom yourself. If you are an artist, learn other trades within the music space. Don't just stop at singing. Learn how to play an instrument. It will serve you. It will be useful for you somewhere. Learn how to produce, learn how to do other things. Sometimes you need all of these skills. Like I said before, funding can be an issue, but if you have a number of skills, there are a number of things you
You
can do
can
for
do
yourself,
exactly.
to
Yes.
put your music out there. So that's what I would say. Just learn as much skill as you can as an artist, and that will be useful for you.
Thank you so much for your time with us this morning.
Thank you.
And for this word of encouragement you've
Thank you
given
so
to
much.
all of us, apart
Yeah.
from the young ones. We
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Thank
And we
you.
want to lend our voice to you that where you are now is just your starting point.
Amen.
We appreciate you.
Amen. Thank you for having me.
All right. And
I'm
that is
grateful.
the voice of Mose Amo, a musical artist. And in his space, he has advised us this morning consistency, anything you're doing, make sure be good at it. and remain focused. The program is Good Morning Abuja. Let's go on this quick break. When we come back, we'll still be here. I will bring more for you. Stay with us, please.